They knew how people... Yeah, exactly, Nettie. They knew how people would say it when they named it Neko Zamurai. Let me just, for the sake of it, let me show you what this is translating. This is the title screen. Copyright Human 1999. Press the start button. Let's go ahead and clear that out. And let's watch it from the beginning. Let's watch it from the beginning. And when I say the beginning, I mean the beginning. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know how bad of an idea this is. I imagine quite is the answer to that. Quite a bad idea. Human entertainment. This game was made for humans. If you're not a human, you must cease playing now. It doesn't star a human, but it's for humans. This game is whoa, okay. I get it. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Cats. Teenage Mutant Samurai Cats. She has wares and all that. I'm going to chat, yeah. It looks like a mist passed and he just decided to become a furry. This cat was like, or anthro. This music is gloriously weird. It is I, Neko Zamurai. This cat has a very strong chin. That was just some innocent person you've murdered. Uh-oh. Do I, well, I didn't capture that. Well, this is obviously just gonna be, yeah, this is credits, so. Sorry, we're not gonna translate the credits because they're going by at a ridiculous pace. I mean, I guess if you were Japanese, you could read them.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. This music is... This music is weird. It's just weird. It is slightly glorious weird, but it's mostly just weird. That's a big globe. You are... Oh god, what have I done? You are very nearsighted, it would appear.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Cats probably shouldn't drink sake. Whoa, you perv. Man, look at that. Look at those artifacts. Some JPEG-ass trees. Ah, the shimmering water. Shimmering with MPEG artifacts. MPEG 1 or something. Oh, there are humans. There are humans in this world. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. There is one human in this world. We have no evidence. I guess I said there are humans in this world. We have no evidence that there are two humans in this world, but there's at least one. There better be human-cat hybrid, says Nettie in chat. That's all we've seen. Let me see if this will capture even that, like, title bit correctly. Nah. The vertically written text is gonna cause a problem. Hopefully not too big of a problem. Start from the beginning, start from mid. I can just choose to start from the middle. Presumably that's continue. Extras. Let's see what extras they've got. Japanese controls. O to choose. Unsurprising. Well, this is not happening. There's no way that it's even going to be able to OCR this. Well, it found something. Stereo or mono, past memory mini games return. We love our Turn of the Millennium MPEG artifact. Exactly, Humstava, exactly. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Okay, that's probably showing, like, the time and date at the top. Here's our Neko Zamurai, the one and only. I'm gonna capture the entire screen to see if I can figure out what it says at the top. Dark Knight Road, Uzuki, first day, hour of the rat. So the 1 day is first day. Oh, that is in parenthesis. Okay, Jubei, Iwabuchi Shuku. Huh. Three more re to Edo. Neomon must be... Neomon! Pokemons! Must be tired of waiting, too. Let's see if anything... So, okay, re is miles, but it can't decide whether to translate it or not. We're going to discover how terrible of an idea it is for me to be playing this. What unit of measurement did it translate to mile? Re, apparently, Umstava. Interesting way to tell time, exactly, Nettie. Yeah. Hour of the rat. Is it gonna put all of the... this must be his thoughts, that's why it's in parenthesis. A tsuru ita is tied to the tree by the roadside, or a vine board, so like a message board. A tsuru ita is a signpost used by the Nekomata, supernatural cat... The cat demons! I'm gonna go with calling these cat demons. It is hung in inconspicuous places and written in symbols that only the Nekomata can understand, so that humans do not notice it. Filthy, disgusting humans! It is part of the Nekomata's wisdom for living, ensuring that their true nature is not discovered by humans! Humans! Look around or examine the Tsuruita. And we've got just the worst paw selector icon I have ever seen. Just a real bad one. Let's look at the Tsuruita. The Tsuruita. I should ask Mallow how I ought to be pronouncing Tsuruita, because I don't... Would it be Tsur? Would it be Tsuru? I don't know. Has a circle mark with a single line drawn beneath it. Press the O button! Does that mean that they pretend to be normal cats around humans, even though they're like 6 feet tall? At the very beginning, the very first cutscene, we saw a cat become this thing. So they can become cats, presumably. It's the sign for an inn. It looks like I can find lodging nearby. Suddenly, a pair of Ronin Nekomata appeared from the side of the road. Oh no! Are those good or bad? I have no idea. Judging by their appearance, they seem to be impoverished Ronin of no good repute.
Meow, 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 meow.
Ronin Nekomata.
Well, look what we have here! A little prey!
Oops, there's a sucker here! The Ri, as of an 1891 standard, is about 2.44 miles, says Humstov in chat. Well, given that the actual distances don't matter, mile was a pretty good translation. Ronin Nekomata 2.
Exactly, we almost let you pass without a proper greeting.
Oh, this is just ... I don't really need a translation of ...
Hey, you there! If you want to pass through here, you'll need to pay us a toll.
I don't have any money. We haven't actually given a voice to our main character. Let's go with stereotypical Japanese voice. You're acting just like humans. Isn't Tsuruita just means scratch marks, as Van Whitman in chat? So it translated it as vine marker or something like that, but if Tsuruita means scratch marks, that's incredible.
Say whatever you want, but it's best if you don't defy us. Exactly. After all, we're esteemed members of the illustrious Mikagura party.
Members of the Mikagura party, huh?
So party with us. That's right. Even you must have heard of the Mikagura Party, the most formidable group of swordsmen, right? So, why don't you quietly hand over your money?
I don't think I have any money. Hand over the money or defeat them. It's the children's hour. No, it's still hour of the rat. Just give me the money or I'll beat you down. I'm so glad that we still have Google Translate in here to be a dork. Let's go ahead and defeat them. Their cadence is literally Friday morning cartoon type low underlings. As Matt moving in chat, yeah, exactly. This is Neko Zamurai. I don't know what you were expecting necessarily. Let's beat the shit out of him. Good grief! If Yashiro knew he had subordinates like you worthless fools, he'd be appalled. I'm slowly turning into Metal Gear, which is not the stereotypical Japanese voice.
What was that?
Nandeto, says Van Whitman in chat.
How dare you refer to Lord Yashiro, the leader of the Mikagura Party, without respect?
Oh, did we not call him Yashiro-sama or something? Huh.
Gah!
Ugh. Oh, we don't even get to do the battle? We're just gonna win? Is this a visual novel? Dodging the swords that came thrusting at him, if you know what I mean. Jubei. What is the W means that like this is a lengthened vowel sound, right? So it's Jubei. Struck them with his hand, and the Ronin Nekomata were effortlessly knocked unconscious. With his hand, not his paw. Huh. This is a visual novel, I guess, says Van Whitman. Well, then we're playing a visual novel for the PlayStation 1 in the best way to do that possible. Even so, the infamy of the Mikagura Party has spread all the way here. I'm still doing Metal Gear instead of... They're very close. Metal Gear is very close to stereotypical Japanese voice.
Meow, 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 meow.
Nekomata man.
Excuse me.
When he turned around, he saw two Nekomata who appeared to be a traveling couple standing behind him. They must have been watching the commotion from hiding. They looked at me with a fearful expression. It can't figure out whether to be first person or third person. I think that's just because it's Japanese.
Meow, 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 meow.
Nekomata woman. Oh, are these two dead? ... They're just unconscious.
Meow, 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 meow.
Expect me to do that a lot.
Even so, weren't these two claiming to be from the Mikagura Party?
I don't understand why ChatGPT so routinely calls it Mikagura, whereas Google Translate just goes with Kagura. What happened to the me? Is me for party and it like can't decide whether to actually include that or not?
Meow, 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 meow. I'm afraid they might retaliate later.
Don't worry. There are no people like them in the Mikagura Party. In other words, they were lying. They're just highwaymen.
Huh?
More importantly, there should be an inn nearby. Do you know where it is?
Meow, 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 meow.
There's no reason for me to find that funny, but I do.
In that case, we're planning to head there ourselves, so let's go together. Free protection.
Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am Ryoemon, and this is my wife. So sometimes it doubles the vowel, sometimes it uses the actual diaeresis mark. Curious.
My name is Fuji.
Are we gonna have to remember these names? Because I'm not going to. I like the the background art style. The 3D on top of it. I'm a bit nostalgic for that kind of like PlayStation, but I don't like it. I'm just a bit nostalgic for it. So Money Man and Fuji, says Van Whitman in chat. After leaving the highway and venturing a bit into the forest, they came across a small deserted temple. Temple? I guess I don't know enough about Japanese culture to know whether that makes any sense. The hour has changed, so let me quickly check what the hour is. Hour of the Ox, 2 through 4 a.m. Oh, are these established terms? Because ChatGPT seems to know what that means. They're established terms, yeah, says Nettie. Oh, I need to be like a million times more weeb to be playing this game. It seems that this abandoned building, once uninhabited by people, has been converted into an inn. Okay, I got it. Okay, it's an old temple that was converted into an inn. I was like, would a temple also be an inn? I don't know enough about Japanese culture to know if that makes any sense. Here, it's unlikely for humans to pass by. It's rare for people to pass. See, this is why we use ChatGPT. It knows that we specifically revile humans, whereas Google Translate just went with people. Nekomata are spooks, says Van Moen in chat. Okay. It's really weird for some reason that an hour in a different culture can be 2 hours, says Nettie in chat. But surely these terms predate the Western concept of hours. This is the place.
Meow, 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 meow. Yes. We've stayed here a few times, and they offer quite attentive hospitality. By the way, are you also heading to Edo? Edo? I know how to pronounce Japanese words.
No. Misconduct!
If it's all right with you, could we accompany you tomorrow?
I just told you I'm not going to Edo.
We're also heading to Edo, but
wow, something got mistranslated here. I guess I am going to Edo, and I just wanted to scream misconduct at them.
We'd prefer to avoid getting tangled up with people like the ones we encountered earlier.
The Western concept of hours was used in antiquity, so I don't know about predating it, says Nettie and Chad. But 24-hour clocks. I don't know where 24 hours would have originated. It presumably would have been Iran, and so it could have gotten as far east as India, but it could have gotten as far east as China. It seems unlikely it would. I don't know. I guess I have no idea.
Please, if we're with you, we would feel much more at ease.
If I feel like it, I will. Ryoemon and the others bowed their heads repeatedly as they returned to their rooms.
I'm so Japanese.
Tomorrow, huh? There's always tomorrow. It's only a day away. What should I do? Should I go with them or leave them be? This guy seems pretty independent. Let's leave them to die. For a Japanese PS1 visual novel, I'm surprised that didn't turn into a poem scene, into a porn scene, says Nettie. It is for the PlayStation 1. I don't know what Sony's standards were. Just gonna leave them to die.
I don't have time to look after others right now.
I think I'd made him a villain because of the voice I gave him.
Besides, I am... ...
I should sleep. I had the innkeeper show me to a room and decided to go to bed right away. When I woke up, the sun was already high in the sky. Good job. It's Ultima style of sleeping. Is he just a lost kitty trying to go back to his owner? Asks Van Whip in a chat. Definitely. I need to depart soon, or else I won't be able to reach Edo by the end of the day. It seems the couple from yesterday has already left. Good thing I slept in. It's probably safer for them not to get involved with me, as it reduces the likelihood of danger coming their way. I am a curse. Do stray cats see themselves as Ronin? As Nettie in chat. Definitely. Yes, 100%. With that in mind, I left the inn and started walking on the road to Edo. Kitayama Road, Uzuki, April. 2nd hour of the goat, 1 to 3 p.m. After passing Oji Inn, I began to see the scattered charcoal burners' huts. There's less than 2 ri, about 7.8 kilometers or 4.8 miles, to Edo now. Ooh, music. Let's go. At that moment, my nose caught the overwhelming scent of blood wafting along the highway. Just one moment, I want to see if I can reorganize my screen a bit so I don't have to keep craning my neck to see the live translation. Yeah, these both fit on one screen. There we go. This is... The couple from yesterday was lying, collapsed by the side of the road. Oops! I let them get killed. I did a negligence. It's not like it was my responsibility to make sure they lived, but I definitely did a negligence. Both of them had received multiple sword strikes, and their bodies were covered in blood. So they're super dead. But cats don't have hair like that. But cats don't have hair like that. Gentle-looking swordsman.
I've been waiting for you.
It was likely an ambush. A bakaneko. Bakaneko? A bake neko. Just a bake cat wearing gaudy clothes appeared from the side of the road. As a cat demon. Okay, so it's... Was that? That's not how it was translating it before, was it? Behind him, the Ronin Bakaneko from yesterday were following. Who are you?
I am Tension.
I am innocent.
I am the strategist for Mr. Zamba Yashiro, the leader of the Mikagurato.
So your strategy is to fight the protagonist? Seems like a pretty bad strategy to me. Don't make me laugh. A Bakaneko without even a nickname claiming to be Yashiro's strategist? You don't have a nickname? I wonder, is there like a menu? What have I done? The hell? What have I done? Wait, does this switch between like Western names for the time and Eastern names for the time? April 22nd, 3 p.m. Yup. It switches between Western and Eastern names. That's awesome. I'm sticking with Eastern, obviously. Yeah, I can't find a menu. There doesn't seem to be a menu. Oh, wait. Silence!
Indeed, I may be a lowly subordinate now, but if I take you down, that'll change.
You again.
I'm completely shocked. I heard from Mr. Tension that you're openly defying Mr. Zamba Yashiro. We're tired of being stuck in a place like this, too. We've decided to offer your hand as a gift to join the Mikagurato.
Okay, so you were lying about being in the Mikagurato. ...
Are you the ones who killed these two?
Meow, 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 meow. Ha ha! We were just too bored waiting for you.
So our death count stands at 2 right now. We've already gotten 2 people killed.
More importantly, what's wrong? Aren't you going to draw your sword?
Surely I would draw my claws. Do you scoundrels know my name?
Haha, we're going to cut you down anyway, so your name doesn't matter.
There was more to that message. I see. Then you leave me no choice but to kill you. Oh, there is a battle system. Nope, there's a cutscene. Oh God, it's a quick time event. See, okay, I get it. They're quick time events. Oh, scheisse. Can I back up far enough? Just gonna quickly cheat here. I did not know this was a quick time events kind of game. Nope, not far enough. Oopsie poopsie. Very first battle, we fucking died. It seems there are OCR errors in the text you provided would make it difficult to discern the intended meaning. If possible, please double-check the original text and provide any additional context to correct any errors, and I'll do my best to translate it accurately for you. So this is probably continue or don't. The problem is I don't know which is continue. I assume it started on continue. Sorry about the translation covering the screen, or the non-translation. We fucking killed him. Now that I know these cutscenes are here. Okay, we captured all the text from the cutscene. That's something, I guess. Do you hear it? The sound of the wind? No! Ha! Shofuto! No way. Could you be Brother Slayer Jube? Apparently we're Brother Slayer, huh? What are you doing? Hurry up and cut him down. You've got to be kidding me. You die too. Yes, sir. Eek! I might have to, do something about the translation if it's... Nope, okay. It stopped adding information that wasn't necessary. The man who called himself Shin quickly ran away. Huh. So we're the Brother Slayer. We've slain brothers. At his feet lay the corpses of the couple and the Ronin Bakeneko. Is this my fault too? Obviously, the Ronin, the Ronin being dead is totes his fault, but the innocence, not so much. I'm sorry. Well, we should have helped him. We should have helped him. Should have maybe not let him die. Whatevs. Putting his hands together in prayer over the couple's bodies, I began walking towards Edo once again. Don't worry about the pronouns. No way it's going to capture this, yeah. Okay. Great. The cutscene. So are we in cat form again? Because there seem to be a lot of humans about. This is a bridge called Etaibashi. Or Etai Bridge. It seems that humans have to pay a toll when crossing this bridge. But I'm a kitty cat. Of course, such things have nothing to do with me, a Bakeneko.
Meow, 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 meow.
I had heard about it, but... You're gonna turn back into a cat, or no? You're just gonna stand among humans? Is Edo really a city overflowing with so many humans? I was gonna say kitty. I saw CITY, my brain said kitty. I'm dumb. In any case, I must first pay a visit to Neomon. Neomon, among the Bakaneko, he is known by the nickname Oranda Neomon. Or Holland. He's known as Holland. You know, Holland. Good old Netherlands. During the time when he was the pet cat of a Rangaku scholar in Nagasaki, he developed an interest in Western learning, Rangaku, and it seems he is now studying Rangaku among humans in Edo. Oh, okay, maybe that's why he's called Holland, because so like this, if this is in the period when the Netherlands were the only ones allowed to trade with Japan, then sure, he would be Holland. That might be correct, bizarrely. Even among the Bakaneko, he is considered somewhat of an eccentric, but for some reason he's always gotten along well. We've always gotten along well and have been close for a long time. If I remember correctly, he's currently living as a pet cat at a barge house called Awashimaya near the foot of Taibashi. YouTube chat is completely broken and won't send messages, so hello from Discord, says Dan in chat. Oh no, YouTube... So, is it on YouTube side, like it won't even send messages, or is it that the Restream bot isn't relaying them? Let's look for Awashimaya. Whoa. We're in cat form. So it's supposed to be at the foot of the bridge. Oh, okay, what does it say at the top left when we're here? Oh god, time is passing! Foot of a Tavash. Okay, yeah, so this is where we're supposed to be. Is that my health? Is that my stamina or something? So this is just showing us that this kind of scene exists. Can't go there, there's a cat in the way. This is the wrong place. Was I mistaken? Yes, intentionally. I need to find Awashimaya quickly. We've let so much time pass. It's now night. Okay, fine. Oh, let's go here instead. Anywhere but where I'm supposed to be. We are cats after all. Kazusaya rooftop. ... If this was I mistaken again, then I'm not going to bother translating. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. We'll go where we're actually supposed to be after spending merely an entire day wandering around pointlessly. We were literally already there. Oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I thought it was at the foot of the bridge, but maybe that means it's, like, nearby. Like here. Apparently that was it. The 3D models look similar to when you mess up character creation in Oblivion, says Dan in chat. I think they look greatly PlayStation 1-like. Awashimaya is not here. I must have made a mistake. I like how in this cutscene, it can't be bothered to show his cat form, even though we know he had to walk around in cat form to be with all these humans. Amidst the shop workers, there are also what appears to be clerks or officials going in and out. It's likely that the barge house is also the purveyor of many domains. As in feudal domains, okay. It's a cat who needs reading glasses! Bakaneko man.
Oh, isn't that Jubei? Have you finally come to Edo?
Oh. Is this our Dutch friend? When I turned around, there was a Bakaneko wearing glasses. This guy is Dutch Neomon. It's our friend Dutchy.
It's been a while, Jubei.
I was attempting to do something that would be recognizably, like, racist Dutch, but it was just nothing. It was just nothing. It's nice to see you after so long, Neomon, but you're speaking human language a bit too loudly. Yerman Neomon, says Van Women in chat. When you're around humans, speak in cat language. They'll find out you're a Bakaneko.
Meow, 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 meow.
Haha, that's true. I got carried away.
Don't know what I'm doing. What is this?
More importantly, come inside. There shouldn't be anyone in the storehouse at this time. We can talk at leisure. When did you arrive in Edo? It's been over a month since I received your letter. My accent is from every country on the planet.
Well, I made a few detours along the way to murder. This is such a furry game, says Van Moment in chat. That's the most German-sounding Dutchman I've ever heard. Yeah, says Dan in chat. Look, I don't know. Okay, wait. We're gonna work on my stereotyping here. Let me, in the background, you know what, never mind. I was gonna go hunt out a YouTube video with somebody speaking in a Dutch accent, but I decided better of it. Have I already translated this line? I mean, Dutch means German. That's what the word means, so it's fine.
Well, that's fine. I'm just glad you finally come to Edo. By the way...
Neomon suddenly lowered his voice. He was squirming as if he had something difficult to say or a rat in his mouth. What's the matter? If you have something to say, just say it clearly. This isn't like you. Neomon is just Yahweasel in another life, says Van Whitman in chat.
Well, it's about your younger brother, Matajiro. I ate him. It's been said around Edo, there's a rumor about you.
Or possibly about him?
Apparently, you've been given the...
Okay, oh yeah, I know, brother. Yeah, we're called Brother Slayer, so the rumor is that we killed our own younger brother. Oh my goodness!
You've been given the nickname Brother Slayer.
Otogiri. He was given the nickname Younger Brother. Google Translate sort of missed some important context here. ... Well, I did kill my brother, so, you know, that's probably the reason. Truth is, I can't say anything right now. Hour of the Dragon, around 8 a.m. I'd like to know the truth just for my own sake. Just to fill in the plot. The truth is... ... I killed Matajiro, my own brother.
Oh, I thought it couldn't be possible, but... There must have been a reason, right?
I apologize to every country in Europe, all of them. Yes.
I see.
Is that so?
Well, then, I won't ask for the details. Well, then.
But I, the player, wanted to know the details.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I've arranged a place for you to stay.
A place to stay?
That's right. For Nekomata to live where...
Yeah, Nekomata. So is it... So are Bakaneko and Nekomata the same thing? Are they different things? I'm so confused.
For Nekomata to live well in Edo, the first thing needed is to find a good place to stay. Well, just follow me.
Hey. Bakaneko is Spook Cat, Nekomata is Spirit Cat. Essentially the same, but a tad different, says Van Women in chat. So probably this is like their way of suggesting like the positive aspect and the negative aspect of the same thing. He just bought his brother one of those automatic litter boxes off Temu, says Nettie in chat. It swept him away with the litter. Following Neomon, we head out into the town. Before long, Neomon led us into a narrow alley lined with the shabby tenement houses of the townsfolk.
Oh, it's here, it's here.
It looks like shit. A tenement, Neomon. Certificate, Neomon!
What's the matter, Jobe?
I have better standards than this. I've only killed one brother.
Isn't this a tenement for humans?
That's right. Among the humans, it's called the Shingyoji Alley Tenement.
You've got to be kidding. How can I, a Nekomata, live in a place like this? Then they feasted on bratwurst with stroopwafels, says Daddy Chat. Now you too must apologize to every country in Europe.
No need to worry, it's over here where you'll be staying.
Really hope there's a hairless cat character in the game, says Nettie. That would confuse matters. Hey, don't pull me like that, Neomon. Okay, that was one of the sounds. Neomon forcefully pulled me into the house at the end of the tenement row. It seems this is the storage room of that house. Ah, is that how it works?
What do you think?
Oop, captured half the line there because he was busy talking slowly.
The resident here moved out last month, so no one is living here now. My accent is truly incomprehensible. Moreover, with this house being deep in the alley, it'll probably be a while before new tenants are decided.
Right, okay, so nobody's gonna be here anytime soon. It's just a vacant house. So, y'all have fun now, you hear? Suzuki, April 4th today. Home. It's already decided this is our home. That's been established. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Look around, look at the straw bundles, or talk to Neomon. Let's look at the straw. That's where we'll be sleeping after all. In the corner, bundles of straw are piled up. This place looks like it would be quite comfortable to sleep in. Look around. It seems that the house at the end of the tenement is connected to the storage shed. For a tenement house, you could say this is quite a luxurious setup. Wow, it gets storage.
So, don't you like it? ...
I killed my brother for this place. It's decent enough. Wow, Google Translate did a great job on this one. Thanks, Google Translate. You could have made any attempt, but, you know, whatever. Why translate when you cannot? You went through the trouble to find it. I'll make this my home.
Oh, really? That's good to hear. Well then, since you're probably tired, I'll be heading back today.
Yada yada, kind of like, I guess, says Van Whitman in chat. Which, yeah, I think ChatGPT translated that with context well enough, and Google Translate just didn't. Google Translate just chose not to.
Jobe, make sure to come by and visit from time to time so that you can do these stupid accents.
Neomon waved his hand, or paw, as he left. ... Really was not expecting this to be a visual novel. Anyway, that's how I found a place to live and took my first step in life in Edo. No way it's going to be able to OCR this, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, it's still Hour of the Snake. Move to the front of the tenement, pass the time, sleep, or... Oh, there's a save! We can save! We can save our progress! Incredible! Save to the first card, save to the second card, or cancel. Oh, you can write... Okay. You can write or load. Fine. Well, this is... All of these very poetical ones are going to cause a real problem, but I assume essentially we have 3 save slots per save card, so let's go ahead and save in red. I assume this is canceled. It is writing. Stop being so poetical. I might have to switch my OCR provider to one that can handle vertical next week. Okay, so I should just be able to leave that. That clearly saved. This, I think, is the same menu that we had before. Yeah. It's... What time is it? Do we want to sleep at 9 to 11 a.m.? I have no idea. Are we night cats? Are we day cats? Are we morning and evening cat like real cats are? Let's check out the front of the tenement building. We don't know why we're here or what we're trying to accomplish, do we? This is the row house behind Shingyoji Temple. Or Shinkeiji Temple. I don't like the fact that I can't decide how to transliterate that. The storage shed at the very back is my place. Suddenly, a loud voice came from one of the rooms in the tenement. Oh my goodness, people are fighting! Humans. Probably I should Van Whitman next week. He can be the resident weeb.
You idiot, so what?
Oh, there's a couple having a fight.
If you're gonna get upset over something like this, you might as well pack up the
Funamoto
sideboard.
Ume, if you keep talking like that...
Oh, there's the grandmother, too. Old woman.
Genshi!
Genshichi.
Genshichi, that's enough!
Mom!
That's his mother, okay. All of the music in this game is very odd.
Ume is right! You're the one at fault!
Damn it, the two of you women are ganging up on me.
You coward! If you're in the right, then stand your ground proudly!
Great. She simultaneously says he's wrong and he's wrong to not defend his wrong opinion. Perfect. Music is 70s samurai drama stuff, says Van Woman in chat. Yes, exactly.
And still, you're the son of Otake, the top courtesan of...
Wait. That's... So is that... Are you Otake then? So you are a proud whore. Good for you.
What's so great about a top courtesan?
Most courtesans are bottom courtesans.
She's just a wrinkled old hag now.
What do you mean, a famous prostitute? Yep, pretty much, yep, okay.
What did you say?
Nothing at all.
You should be a better whore, young man. You take after the best whores in this town. What a noisy family. That was it. That was that apparently.